Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that have been going through my mind, or some of the things that I've been listening to or learning. And in today's video, I just want to give a huge shout out to this podcast episode that I listened to today on the Colin and Samir show, where they hosted Tim Ferris, which is absolutely insane. Like, this is so cool. And I really enjoyed this episode because basically, I mean, as I mentioned previously on this podcast, on this YouTube channel, I want to start a podcast to tell women's stories. And basically, it just helps to see, like, basically, Tim at some point was talking about how, like, what's his methodology for basically putting his guests at ease and asking them relevant questions and basically trying to make that interview the best interview that they've done that they've done basically as an experience for the guests. And I just really enjoyed the insights that he was sharing on this episode, and I took some copious notes that I hope to get back to hopefully when we get this podcast started. But also, one thing that came up on this podcast is the fact that he heavily filters the kinds of sponsors that he puts on the channel, and he has a very high bar for that. And basically, he touches on the fact that credibility is really it's really hard to build up, and it's really easy to lose. And so basically, it's non-renewable. And in this world of internet things and trying to make a living on the internet, basically, especially at the early stages, you're more likely to not filter out whoever gives you money in a way, but then that comes at the cost of your credibility. So I really like how he went about it to say that if you really want to think about this in the long term, it's better to have like a job, or like a full-time job, where basically if you're starting out on the internet, a bit like I am, just basically maintain your credibility by uh, making, like, because it's, at the end of the day, it's the only thing that matters, that differentiates you from other people on the internet, like basically your word. And that has a lot of value. And if you protect it over a long period of time, then basically that will be what your audience will be looking for, like just like someone they can rely on, because you will be kind of a curator for them. And there is this element of trust that basically trust is really hard to earn, but it's really easy to lose. And like, you can lose it in one action, one misstep can like make you lose all the trust that you've gained. And yeah, basically, credibility is a scarce resource and it's not renewable. So as an internet person, it's a good reminder that, I mean, obviously for now, for me, nothing much is happening on the internet front. I'm just posting videos and not much of an audience just yet, but it's okay. I'm in this for the long term, and I'm not in this at all for the money. I'm in this, well, first of all, to gain the skills that that are required for, like, not just as a means to an end. Like, I've talked about this before, that for the first thing for me from this channel is I really want to document my highs and lows, both for myself and maybe to help some other people out there. But primarily for myself, because I've noticed in the past that there were some days where I would be ecstatic, and I would feel like that would never end. And then some days where I would be so down and so sad, and that I would also feel that it would never end. And basically, the way to solve the sad days is by reminding myself of the good days. And basically, the process of reviewing and editing these videos, however minimal the editing um, is for me to, uh, you know, remember what has been going on in my life in the past, and it helps me reflect on things that I've gone through. And yeah, it's just that's my main goal on this channel. And I like, monetization is literally the last thing that I want to do with this. I actually don't want to monetize whatsoever. Uh, uh, this whole thing, I think right now my commitment to this YouTube thing is that I want exactly zero monetization, and I want all my content to be there just for the sake of being there. And I want my main source of monetization to come just from my job. So my job kind of funds this whole thing. Like, I am able to live because I have a full-time job, and that's enough for me because you know, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the happiest at my job right now, but uh, I'm satisfied enough with it that you know, I'm able to have some savings that also gives me some peace of mind. Uh, and yeah, just basically building a financial foundation that allows me to take more risks in other areas of my life, such as this one. And basically, over the long term, those risks will pay off. So yeah. Also, some things that have been going on is that today I went to do my body balance gym session. I always come out relaxed from these gym sessions. I mean, uh, the instructor, she's cool, but like it's a bit weird because she wants me to come to this dance class that's right after the body balance class, but actually, right now, I literally can't from my schedule. I have a lot of things going on, and I feel like she's kind of, you know, disappointed that I don't come to her class. I mean, as much as I want to try it out at some point. But also, there's this component that I'm very hard-headed, and I don't like being told what to do. And so, I mean, yeah, I like to do things on my own schedule rather than other people's schedule. And this is definitely the case. Like, if I genuinely feel the need to, or like the desire to really want to go to this dance class, then I will do it. But I don't want to go there just because, you know, she said that, like, she insisted a bit that I go to the class. I just want to do it because it's coming from a place of from actually I want it to be intentional on my end, and I because I'm trying to live a very intentional life, and I'm trying, like, in my life, not to let people, any source of people whatsoever, pressure me into anything whatsoever. And I want to take intentional actions in my life, or basically build systems that automate my actions, but in the way that I want them to go, in terms of habits, healthy habits, and all of that stuff. So I like to be the master of my time, and I like to make those decisions regardless of what other people expect of me, or ask of me. I mean, of course, I can make some exceptions, like maybe for my kid sister or like my mom or something like that. But I try to keep, external pressure to a minimum. And even with my family, sometimes I just do what feels right to me, because I feel like if I don't, that would be a disservice to myself and to the people. Basically, I will do it begrudgingly, and I don't want to do anything begrudgingly in my life ever. And I only want to do stuff because I genuinely want to do them. And so that's why uh, I don't like when people tell me, like, try to pressure me into doing something. Um, just like, but it's okay. I think it comes from a good place, and I believe she's very good uh, at this thing. It's just that the timing was not right, and I also don't like when people uh, project their expectations onto me. So maybe I'm thinking, uh, I'm overthinking it, but that's just how I interpret things, I guess. I mean, this is obviously not a permanent thing, and like every period of my life, I will be thinking differently, but this is just how I am right now. And I'm trying to be as true to myself as humanly possible. So yeah, uh, yeah, it just feels like a bit sad that I'm kind of disappointed in her, but like, I mean, I can't go beyond myself. I still go to the body balance class, which I really enjoy, and I'm doing it very intentionally because I decided that I want to do the body balance class because it's a mix of yoga and it's very good for you, and like it's very, very intentional. Like my workout routine is intentional. My you know I try to have as many intentional things in my life, and basically, given that I don't exactly feel the need to go to this dance class, you know, I don't see how that would fit in my life. Might try it once or twice, but that might set the wrong expectation that I will be doing it more often, and that might only make things worse. Anyway, maybe I'm overthinking this. I mean, it's kind of weird, but anyway. Also tomorrow I'm gonna have an interview in the morning, so I think it will just be a phone screen. This I mentioned this before. I think it will be a full screen with another big tech company. Let's see how it goes. I've been preparing here and there, like doing some mock interviews on my lead code. Remembering how to solve algorithms problems, and like basically uh, like putting the machine back uh, to running condition, I guess. um, yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm trying not to pressure myself too much, and I feel like the more in the moment I'm able to be in a situation like this, in an interview situation, the better I'm likely to perform. And so, from my past experience, when I don't stress too much, it really does help positively. So, yeah, I'm just not trying to put any expectations on the interview tomorrow. Just gonna try and be in the present moment and try and think about whichever problem that I will have to solve, and not rush, and uh, mostly focus on producing a solution, even if it's suboptimal at the beginning, and we can focus on optimizing later on. And yeah, this is uh, yeah, this is all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. You can click here to watch my previous video on the channel, so the one right before this one, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye!